I can't tell if I'm talking low or high.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, your voice is louder than mine.
Hey, little voice in my stomach.
Why are there ads on our stream?
Why are there ads on our stream that no one watches? It's a beef jerky ad. That's great.
Alberta beef jerky.
It's Alberto.
Oh, same thing.
So,
Boom.
Reclaimer
Jock.
with 2XP Gaming. So, we decided today has just been such an awesome, amazing day for games. E3 is like Christmas time for gamers, or at least for me, because I'm an idiot. But basically, we're going to be looking at day one E3. There's been so much crap that was put out today. It started with Microsoft's almost hour and a half long press conference. Then it went to EA's, and then Ubisoft just had theirs, and Sony's doing theirs at, I believe, 9 o'clock tonight.
Yes,
9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard.
11 if you're in the UK. Boom.
Hey. Okay, so I was like, I got to do something here. You know, we so we decided, you know what, let's go ahead and talk E3 day one, because there's just so much out there, so much exciting stuff, and I was like, I really don't want to like just go home and sit and think about it. I want to talk about it. So there may be 0 people watching this. We're going to be recording this stream through Twitch and OBS, and then we're going to be putting it up on our YouTube channel. So for those of you that are watching this days from now, we love you. Thank you for watching. For those of you that will be watching live, which I don't know if there'll be any, that just means we're going to be talking to ourselves quite a bit, but that's fine. I'd rather get everything I have to say out.
Not watching, I hate you, and you're dead to us and never see us again.
That's good for audience retention. So yeah, getting started, there's a lot. There's so many things to talk about. We're not going to touch everything. Obviously, we're not as nearly as popular as IGN or GameSpot.
That's debatable. We're pretty up there.
Yes. We're not that popular, but we, you know, you can head over to IGN and GameSpot and, you know, get some really awesome, cool-looking updates, but I just feel like talking about it, so that's what we're going to do. Starting with Microsoft's press announcement, I want to talk about some of the things that happened today with Microsoft. So, I'm just going to talk about one of the most awesome things I've ever seen, which is Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Yeah. So, when I saw this, give the finger guns, pew pew. When I saw that this was coming, we all saw the rumors. We knew that there was going to be some type of collection coming out, which is awesome. And then 343 Industries announced that today, and pretty much I was like, just shut up and take my money now, because this is just, I want this. So if you are living in a hole and you haven't seen what this is, 343i is basically going to be taking Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4, putting it into one collection for $60 that you can pick up on November 11th of this year. And it's going to include fully, I want to say remastered, so they're all remastered versions of Halo, all the Halo Master Chief games, and they are going to be 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Are you going to be able to switch? You know that?
Yes.
Like switch from the original back to next gen?
Good question. It's been confirmed that yes, you'll be able to switch from the old 2001, 2004 looks.
That's cool.
But that's only for Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2. Halo 3 and Halo 4, they're not doing that. I guess the thought,
not that big.
No, there's not a huge difference.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Halo 3 came out in 2006, it looked pretty darn good.
Yeah, I guess they probably won't do that, because that would just be, they're both high def.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, they're still gonna make all those games 60 frames a second though.
Yeah, that's
and all 1080p, which is just gonna be awesome. Halo 2 is getting the full anniversary edition, so they're gonna remaster it completely. They're going to add in updated and new cutscenes. They're going to be adding terminals in. If you played Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition, you know what the terminals are. And they're going to be adding in some type of like Halo digital minisode series and everybody that gets it is getting access to the Halo 5 Guardians beta, which is going to drop in December. So
I did not know that.
It's pretty damn awesome. For $60,
cool.
you can't go wrong.
Oh, it's only 60?
$60.
Oh wow, I thought it was gonna be like $200.
Nope, $60 for
That's
all
cool.
4 games.
That's awesome.
So I'm pretty stoked about that.
I did not see that. I didn't watch the Halo one.
Well,
I was out
You're a
doing
dick.
things.
That's just the problem.
That's just mean.
I was at work. No, hope no one's watching this. I saw it. I happened in my
Yeah.
day to day. It came up. So the other awesome thing with this is they're going to have. There's going to be.
Product placement.
Yes, there's going to be over 100 maps, multiplayer maps, that are going to be included in this. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous. It's going to have every map that ever shipped with the Halo Master Chief games. It's going to have all the DLC from Halo 2. And
Whoa.
Halo 1 and Halo 2, they're going to keep the multiplayer the same, which means they're not going to do what they did with the Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition, where they just remashed the maps and put it in Halo Reach Engine. They're going to keep it the same. The maps are going to be the same. The physics are going to be the same. The way the weapons operate, even some of the glitches are going to stay in there.
Yes.
Which is just going to be ridiculous. So, I mean, you're talking 3-shot pistol on Blood Gulch. It's really going to bring back the days. Like, for me, I got into gaming with Halo. And, I mean, going to a friend's house and hooking up original Xboxes, System Link style, and playing split screen, with 8 people. You got, a TV with 4, another TV with 4, and just pissing your friends off and, getting a little too fat on pizza and all that other stuff. It's going to bring those that back, and like I'm just absolutely ridiculously excited for it. I'm sure there's going to be so much that's going to come out in the next how many weeks, days, months, years, decades. Halo.
Centuries.
Yes. Captain Jock here is not the hugest of Halo fans, but
I like it. I can't.
What
I don't get into the campaign. I'm all about the multiplayer.
What? The campaign's like the best thing.
I don't care about the Halo campaign.
Jeez.
Sue me.
What was what Halo game did you play that you liked the most?
I don't know. 3, I guess. 3 multiplayer wise. I had the most fun with 3. But then again, there was more people I knew playing than Reach or anything like that. So
True.
okay.
I'd say
Reach was really good though.
campaign was probably the first Halo. Thought one of the Halo 1's campaign I think was just amazing. And multiplayer Halo 2 multiplayer was my favorite. I mean, that's when Xbox One was brand new.
That's true.
Or I'm sorry, Xbox Live.
No, it's Xbox One.
Yeah, Xbox
The
One
original.
came out in 2004. No,
Yeah.
So Xbox Live was brand new, and like it was just ridiculous that you got to play these games with people online. I mean, it was no crazy 64-player matches or anything, but
It was still basically the first big multiplayer game that came out.
it was hella awesome.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say it.
It was.
So I make faces. So that's what I really wanted to talk about. Let me just look here. I'm going to look at some things that IGN put out real quick just to kind of recap this.
On what?
On the Master Chief Collection.
Okay.
Again, it drops on November 11th of this year. It's going to be all 4... What?
Go on. I'll say when you're done.
Okay. All 4 Master Chief Halo games. Custom play... Oh, this is cool. I didn't talk about this. It's going to have custom playlists. So when you get this collection, all of the campaigns are going to be unlocked. So you're not going to have to play through the campaigns to play the episodes.
Pick the missions.
You get to pick the missions,
Cool.
and you make playlists. So let's say you want to do all the Warthog runs on every game, because every game has, almost every game has a Warthog run.
Speed run.
You could just do speed runs all you want. It's going to be really cool. So they're going to have custom playlists that are going to be seamless from game to game, allegedly. It's going to have access to the Halo 5 Guardians beta, the Halo Nightfall episodes, again, 1080p at 60 frames per second. Dedicated servers, I did not mention that. It's going to have
Ooh.
dedicated servers.
That's new.
It's going to allow you to get up to 4,000 gamer score. So
Yikes.
I'm assuming that's 1,000 gamer score a game. That's ridiculous.
4,000 a game?
No, I'm sorry, 1,000 gamer score per game.
I was gonna say, what the hell kind of a game is? They add like 10 hours on it.
It's so ridiculously awesome.
That'd be too much.
So from what IGN says, so Halo Combat Evolved is going to have the original 2001 graphics, but they're going to have the updated 1080p visuals as well, so you can switch between. You're going to be able to play Halo CE multiplayer online in its original form. This is for the first time ever. You were never able to play Halo Combat Evolved online. Other than the PC version, Gearbox's game set aside, I played Halo on the PC online, and it was all right. So, but this is the first time ever, so this is gonna be great.
Is there any like hardware coming with like a helmet or something?
What do you mean? Does it come with hardware? Like, no, I don't think
Like
so.
a helmet or like an action figure?
Didn't the Halo 3 limited edition come with a helmet?
It came with something. I don't remember.
I'm sure they're gonna come up with something.
I know you can buy the Halo helmets with speakers inside and a mic, but
I'm a nerd, but I don't
like
know if I would buy that.
$4,000.
Yeah, that's a little too much. You could buy a lot of stuff.
If you had
for
the
that.
money, you'd buy it. Like
that's true.
an excess of the money.
Probably true. Yes.
I'd buy like 10. I'd buy a full suit.
I would do that if I had the money. I would
Just
buy a
go,
full suit.
Just walk around.
Yep. Be like, open the door. Here you go.
What door?
It's a door for maybe a lady.
Why is that the thing you do in a Master Chief suit? Open,
Because
open
he's a nice
door?
guy.
I'd be kicking indoors.
Yeah. Halo 2 is going to get the full anniversary treatment, which is going to include terminals. There's going to be a new prologue and cutscenes, which are going to tie into Halo 5.
Yikes.
All original multiplayer maps, along with the DLC, will be included. Also will be included will be 6 reimagined Halo 2 maps running on the native Xbox One engine. Halo 3 and Halo 4 will not be getting an anniversary refit. It's just going to basically be the same game, 1080p, 60 FPS. According to 343 Industries, they're still thinking about putting Forge and save films in it, but I don't know if that's going to happen. They said that they really don't know if that's going to happen. I did hear, though, Halo 2 is going to be getting Forge, which, if that's the case,
That's cool.
is awesome, because
Forge
I
is
want
pretty fun.
Yeah, Forge, I
Yeah.
want to do the shit out of that, man. That's what you do when you have, like, nothing to do. You just spend hours on Forge, and you can show your friends, look at the cool thing I made.
Yeah, or if you're really, really drunk.
Yeah, you can. I don't know what the hell that was. I've never done that. We'll try.
You never
that.
did that?
I never did
That's
that.
the
on Forge.
best. You and a bunch of people get drunk and then just go on Forge and make stuff. See what happens. Maybe 2XP.
2XP might do it. All right.
That's what we're doing.
So that's it about that. That's all I really wanted to talk about with Master Chief Collection.
Okay.
What do you want to say? You want to say
It's all on
something?
the phone.
It's all on the phone.
Well, I was going to ask you about the hardware coming.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was my big question.
we don't know
for
about
Halo.
hardware.
Better be something.
Right? So Halo 5 Guardians, they didn't really say much other than the beta is going to be the beta for Guardians will be with the Master Chief collection. So you get that, and then a month later you get access to the Halo 5 Guardians beta.
I think it's going to be amazing. Just say that.
I think it's going to
I
be
think
amazing.
it's going to be amazing.
I bought an Xbox One for this, so it better be damn good.
Yeah.
That's all that they really said about Guardians. There wasn't much. I don't know if there's other stuff.
They'll say more later.
We're not at E3, obviously. We're in a basement with a fern or a ficus or something. So, hint, hint. Get us to E3 next year. So, yeah. Shameless plug.
Shut your mouth.
All right. Assassin's Creed Unity.
That looks... You know, though...
Tell me about-
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Well,
I got my hopes up with every other Assassin's Creed.
Tell us about Assassin's Creed. Like, what...
I don't know. You can do co-op, which is really cool.
Four-player online
co-op,
co-op.
online co-op. Apparently there's a separate story from the main story, I think. I might be wrong. But apparently it's very seamless in how you enter the other person's co-op mode. I'm not really sure how that happens. They didn't show joining games. They just showed the co-op gameplay. And, of course,
Yeah.
graphically it's going to look amazing at E3, but is it really going to look that good? They just released an Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
So-
that's like when I saw that they were doing another Assassin's Creed, I'm like, really? They just released one now.
That's
This is
what I'm saying. It's getting like when the first Assassin's Creed 2 was amazing, and now they released all these other ones that you don't even assassinate people in. Really,
yeah.
it's
I
not
mean,
really Assassin's Creed.
I will say the only Assassin's Creed I ever played was the first one.
Well,
I-
that was an okay one.
I never really got. Well, maybe that's why I never really got into it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best one. 2 was the best. I don't know. This one, Unity, though, they didn't really say that much. They just said it takes place in France a lot.
During the French
Yeah.
Revolution.
And from the gameplay I saw, it didn't look like they really updated the combat really at all. They just added different animations. Like, it seems like his weight was a lot more noticeable than normal.
He was a little more
I don't know.
drunk. Yep. So yeah, I mean, I saw that. I mean, I like the idea of having the
Co-op.
The 4-player online co-op. Hopefully it's... I mean, and we saw a lot of that at E3 this year. It's got a lot of, like, online co-op, which is... I don't want to say it's the new thing, but a lot of people are doing it, which is pretty cool. Just looking at some of my notes here. I thought it was interesting. IGN said that there's 9 other studios. So Ubisoft Montreal is like in charge of this project.
Which one?
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Okay.
And there are 9 other studios working on it, is what they said. That's like a lot of freaking game studios. That's 10 game studios working on one game. So I don't understand that.
I don't know. A lot of strange things happen in Assassin's Creed development. It always seems something gets all messed up. What the hell, Ubisoft?
Well, I mean, I'm sure the game will be.
It'll be an Assassin's Creed game.
With the maybe the seamless co-op will make it better.
But that's not going to be much replay. Like, I'm not going to be able to sit there and play that every day, or even want to play it like every week after I beat the co-op story and the single player. What am I going to do?
That's true.
Like, it's going to be the same.
That is true.
I don't know. I'm a pessimist with Assassin's Creed. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's the way it is.
As we tell it like it is here at 2XP Gaming.
Well, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna play it.
There you go. So see, he's gonna get it anyway.
Maybe
so I'm
I'll
sure
like
you'll
it, maybe
see
I
it.
won't.
So yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity. They showed some gameplay at the Ubisoft the press conference that just came up, and again, it looked like you're run of the mill.
It just looked like an Assassin's Creed, but really pretty.
Yeah, and
It
there was
looked
like
really good.
there were a lot of NPCs.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. I forgot to say that. There was like thousands of NPCs in the city. It was amazing.
It was like seamless, or
It
looked
was
seamless.
It was incredible.
I mean, who knows what they were running that on, but
It probably was on an insane PC.
truth.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs. So yeah, that's pretty much
That for Assassin's Creed.
yeah. So I'm just running through your Crackdown. I never played it.
Neither did I. I thought it was Saints Row when it was trailer was. I really did.
Nice.
I really thought it was Saints Row because I forgot about Crackdown.
Well, and that's the thing. They said like Crackdown's not dead, and of course then they come out with this. So I mean, I've never played it. It says here, and this.
If they have a demo, I'll try it. I'm not gonna buy it though, probably, unless it's good, unless it gets crazy reviews. But I don't know.
True. I don't know if it would be worth the
I wasn't that interested, I guess.
price tag.
I mean, if you're really into Crackdown, you're
Yeah.
probably extremely excited, huh? I mean,
I'm more of like an FPS person,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's tough for me to get excited about a game like that. But
it looked really good.
it did look good. And I'll read you a quote here from IGN. We steal from IGN, I guess. Whatever. We're not a news. We're just talking. Screw you.
Get over it.
Get over it. So here's what it says. Quote. This is a new iteration of the groundbreaking open-world action series that features a whole new campaign, fully playable in co-op. Again, this whole online
Another
co-op
co-op.
thing. And it uses Xbox Live to power a city that isn't just an exciting place to play, but is part of your destructive arsenal.
So possibly the city's buildings are destructible, like in Mercenaries, the old Mercenaries games. That'd be cool.
Destructible environments are always welcome. So, I mean, you would think, with the new hardware they got, hopefully...
In the trailer, the building did explode and collapse down, so
that it did.
you never know.
You never know.
Could be something great.
It could. Rise of the Tomb Raider. They didn't show much on this. All they said was that it's coming out holiday 2015. I will tell you that I'm sure, again, this looked like a cutscene / trailer. It looked fucking amazing.
The first one was really good.
Yeah.
Not the first Tomb Raider ever, but you know what I mean. The one that came out on PS3 and Xbox 360. The most recent Tomb Raider was very good.
I mean, graphically, this looked awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I mean, I don't know if I would end up getting it. I don't really play the Tomb Raider series a lot, but it looked great. So I'm sure there's going to be more to come on that. But holiday 2015, Crystal Dynamics is doing that one. So Sunset Overdrive, that is not my type of game. I'm sorry, but it did look pretty awesome.
If you're into that type of game, that's
Yes.
probably the best game for you.
Yes, it just looked amazing.
Yeah.
I guess Insomniac Games, this is their first Xbox exclusive, so this is going to be an Xbox exclusive, and it's going to have, again, online co-op mode, up to 8 players, and that's going to be launching on 10/28 of this year. So, correct. Sunset Overdrive.
It's not that far away.
No, a lot of these aren't. It's going to be like a crazy year.
It's going to be
for
great
gaming.
If they all don't get delayed, like Arkham Knight, and we're good.
And all the other games that got delayed.
As the last game I want delayed.
Forza Horizon 2.
Did you play Forza Horizon 1?
No.
It was really cool. Much better than the other Forzas.
I'm not a racing person.
Yeah?
No.
Did you see the crew? Speaking of racing,
Yeah, I did see the
Yeah,
crew.
they're pretty good.
That's interesting, and we'll get to that when we get to Ubisoft's presentation. It looks.
jeez.
I'm gonna beat your ass. No, so it looks good. Forza, I thought always historically looked good on whatever it was running. I'm not a huge racing person, but it just seemed like it seemed very seamless. A lot of people seem to be excited about it if you're a racing game person. So there's going to be more to come on that, I'm sure. And if you're watching any of the E3 coverage, I'm sure you'll see gameplay and trailers and footage for it. But that's on its way as well. So lots of games coming out for the Xbox. I'll tell you that.
The Xbox. So far, Sony's got one hell of a
one hell of a thing to follow.
Yeah, because Xbox kind of came out.
Dude, Xbox, Microsoft came out swinging this morning.
They really have a lot of good stuff coming out.
Yeah, they do. I mean, the fact that they decided to take their entire presentation and talk about games, awesome.
That makes. I think they tried. They did that purposely though.
Yeah.
Because people were mad that they weren't focusing on games with the new console.
Yeah, well, I think they shut
did
some
a
of us
great
up
job.
for that. Yeah, I'm very excited for that coming out. And I mean, not all the games that we're talking about are exclusives, but I mean they are bringing out. They're trying to bring out more exclusives and get more people to buy the Xbox based off of the whole crap they did over the year that they announced it. One of the things that I saw that I'm not gonna. Well, I'll save it for later. We'll talk about COD then. Division. Microsoft talked a little bit about the Division, but I think Ubisoft talked more about the Division.
Talk more about it. Not that much though, but
I didn't get to see that part of the. So tell us what did you see about
the first part?
the Division? I didn't see anything about the Division.
The gameplay they showed was basically there is a forward operating base that's taken over by some terrorist group, and you and 4 people go and try to take it back, and it's all online. Everyone's controlled by a person on live or whatever it is. I don't know what they're playing on, but the gameplay looked really smooth, and I really liked how when they shot it, like the windows in the cars and on the cars, every bullet hole stayed there the entire time.
Nice.
Like I thought that was really, really something.
Nice.
Really something.
It was really something.
That game looks awesome. Looks really good.
I'm definitely getting the Division.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw them announce it, when did they announce it?
It looks like a less hardcore DayZ.
Yeah. I just think the concept looks good. I did see. I think there was that the trailer. They showed that trailer.
That was the trailer with the house and the outside and
yeah. They showed the trailer for it.
Really kind of scary at first.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. I've never seen a Tom Clancy game go in that direction.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for the best with it. I mean, I haven't played a Tom Clancy game since Rainbow Six Vegas.
My last one was I played Blacklist, Splinter Cell Blacklist. And that game was awesome. But I love Splinter Cell games, so.
Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm sure as time goes on, we're going to be talking more about the Division. I know we're both getting that. I don't know what I'm getting it for yet. Yeah. But definitely we're going to be getting the Division. So there's going to be more to come on the Division.
Unless they have some crazy pre-order for console, then I'm probably going PC.
Same. Yeah. Dead Rising 3. They didn't release Dead Rising 3 or announce Dead Rising 3. It's been out. One of the best-selling games for the Xbox. They did announce new DLC, which the name of it is just great. So this is the best name ever for a DLC. Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition DX Plus Alpha.
Why?
So, obviously that sounds just like a smear against all the game developers out there. In the effort to make the longest DLC title ever. But it looked really cool. It's going to have 4 playable characters that can all don different costumes, so you can play your favorite Capcom characters over the last like
Ooh,
30
that's
years
awesome.
of gaming.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
so and it's out
That's
now.
awesome.
It's out now. So if you're I have Dead Rising, I should probably get that one. I haven't played Dead Rising a lot lately, but if you have it, go get it. I'm sure it's freaking amazing. So have fun with that. Witcher 3. I know that's a big game for you, so go. I'll let you go.
Man, am I
that.
excited for Witcher 3. They only showed about 5 minutes of gameplay where he was... Now you shut up. He was tracking a griffin to kill. When I say it out loud, I
Nerd.
laugh. But it looked awesome. I'm so excited. In the world that it is, like the map, the climate changes where you go. It's insane. I can't even put it in words. You have to go look at the gameplay they released today because it's awesome. I think that releases in February of 2015.
And is that an exclusive game?
No, it's going on all platforms. Well, the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. But I'm definitely getting it on PC. If you have a PC to run it, get it on PC.
Any idea of like, did they say anything about like system requirements at all?
The predicted requirements, I'm not sure if they're released. You can probably look it up on your phone even.
I'll do that while you're talking.
All right. I'm going to guess while he looks it up. I'm going to say probably a 780, a GTX 780, obviously an i7 or 8 core or something.
Jeez.
I'm going to say probably 8 gigs RAM. I'm not sure on hard drive space.
Still searching.
He's still searching. The claimer's slow.
Listen, I'm running a lot right now. I have a lot going on in my life. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we get. All right, let's see.
Is that right?
Let's see.
Go to
That says Witcher
recommended.
2.
Witcher 2?
I type in Witcher 3, and it says Witcher 2.
What the hell is that?
I had no idea. Oh, wait, hold on. Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt? Is that what it's called?
That's what.
Okay.
Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
I don't want to watch a
I think the
commercial.
Wild Hunt is a group of people. That's all I know. Because in the one trailer it says the Wild Hunt's coming for her or something. So, but the people who played it hands on said it's the most like the atmosphere and every aspect of that game is incredible.
I can't really find anything that's concrete. There's just speculation right now.
Looking at the gameplay though, and knowing it's on PC, and it's got to be the size of the world. It's got to be an unbelievable setup they have to run that on everything maxed out. I mean, like I have a 780 and an i7. I probably will be able to run it on like maybe high. So,
Damn.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping though.
Well,
And
that's one of the
supposed
nice
to
things too about a console is you just get it and play it.
Exactly.
It'll
Yeah, I
work.
got to worry about installing and bugs and I don't know. If it's a smooth release, I'll be happy. I'll just be happy if I get it. I'll deal with the
Well,
bugs.
I'm seeing here. There's an article about The Witcher 3 simply can't run at 60 FPS with max out settings. Not even on a GeForce GTX 780
Good.
Ti.
A TI.
Yeah. So I'm sure. Now it says here. That being said, it's also doubtful that The Witcher 3 will run at 60 FPS 1080p on the Xbox One and
Yeah,
PS4.
there's absolutely no way. They'd have to have it on lower than low settings.
And honestly, like, whatever. Like, if a game's going to be good,
You know what,
it
though?
doesn't need to be 1080p,
You know what?
60 FPS.
I mean, Watch Dogs runs at 900p on the PS4. It looks. I don't even notice. Like
Right.
between 900 and 1080, there's such a minus. If you're picking at that, you're kind of a dick. That's
Right?
about it.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
I think that the whole we get caught up in graphics a lot, and I mean
Yeah.
we want our games to look good, but if you're gonna have this huge like open world, just a lot of different things going on,
Yeah.
don't expect crazy resolution and crazy FPS. I mean, as long as it looks good, it's not laggy, and
Exactly. As long as it's smooth and the gameplay is good, I'm happy.
you can't really tell like
Yeah.
1080p. Like really, are you really gonna tell it's 1080p?
Yeah, obviously, if some game developer releases a big open world game and it looks absolutely horrible,
Oh yeah, it's
then I'm going to be pissed.
right.
Even if the gameplay is amazing and it
Well, and
looks
that's like Watch
shitty.
Dogs. I mean, I saw some. We posted
Yeah.
some Watch Dogs footage yesterday, and I mean, some of the stuff looked just damn awesome for an
Yeah.
open world game like
Yeah.
that.
On a console, especially.
On a
but-
console, on a PS4, it looked really good, and then some of the stuff looked like shit in it. The
Yeah,
textures were
it's-
horrible. Some of them. It maybe that could be
Yeah.
when it's like what's loading.
But to see the shitty textures, you had to actually stop and stare at them.
right,
So
instead of, who does that?
you're kind of picking at them. But
yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. So Watch Dogs isn't 1080p, but it looked good.
yeah.
Enough about that.
Enough about Witcher 3.
Damn it.
How great it'll be.
Yeah.
Apparently, they've been working on it for like 7 years now. So
Jesus.
it better be. It better be amazing.
I'm made me tired. Ha. Okay, so I'm a dick. What else? Microsoft. I think that's pretty much it for Microsoft. And we talked a little bit about some Ubisoft stuff. And
Yeah. They didn't say anything about. Maybe that'll come out with Sony. I don't know. The new Mortal Kombat. Did you see the trailer for that?
No.
It looks pretty cool.
Nice.
I mean, they didn't really show anything, but Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
What do you
Kombat.
expect?
Exactly. All right, and then, so the last thing I'm going to get to, and this is going to this doesn't matter what console or PC you have. COD Advanced Warfare. That was the first thing that Microsoft came out with, which kind of, come on, really? That's the very first thing you come out with,
Yeah,
but maybe COD gets a
It
lot
might
of
be
hype.
good. I don't know.
COD gets a lot of hype.
If you-
If you know us at all, I'm not a huge COD fan, and I'm not going to speak for you, but I'm going to summarize my personal thoughts on COD. The campaigns are great. The multiplayer, I don't care for,
The multiplayer. They need a new engine.
except for Modern Warfare 1 and Black Ops. The original Black Ops, I thought had good multiplayer.
You know, sue me. I loved World at War.
Oh, World at War was
Yeah.
that was interesting.
I know some of you are pissed right now, but
All these that are not
Whatever.
watching.
yeah, 0.
We can't really even tell, but since there's no chat, I'm assuming there's nobody in here.
Well, maybe they're too happy with seeing us. that
Yeah.
they don't have any
Do
time.
do you love the ficus that we put out for you?
Yes.
Or whatever that is. So, but they showed, I don't know if it was somebody actually playing it, I couldn't really tell. But they showed a couple minutes of gameplay. It looked good. The environment impressed me. The gameplay looked like COD. So I don't think that it's anything new. But there are some concepts that seem new. Like, again, it's kind of like almost how they did the Ghost Recon Future Soldier. You got the futury stuff in it.
I'm sick of it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sick of the future.
Why?
I don't want
That's where we're
futuristic
going.
stuff. I'm so tired of it. Everyone's coming out futuristic. The only good futuristic game was Titanfall. All right,
Speaking
now
of
Jock
Titanfall.
snaps
Yeah. Jock snaps.
about the future.
Speaking of Titanfall, there's been rumors floating around that Titanfall
Titanfall,
2
yeah, 2.
already. They're talking about Titanfall 2 already, and it's going to be on Xbox and PS4, which I'm sure
Wait,
Microsoft...
no, wait, really?
Yes, that's the rumor. I'm sure Microsoft would not be happy about that.
What is that?
You can't get the first game on the PS4, but you get the second game on the PS4?
Wouldn't that be some shit if Xbox got pissed and dropped them, and then
It was a
an
PS4
exclusive on PS4?
Oh, that would piss everybody. That'd piss
That'd be
me
right.
off.
I own a PS4. I'd be angry.
Well, I have Titanfall for. I'm one of the interesting ones because I have Titanfall for PC and Xbox because it came with the Xbox One I got. So I got to. I haven't played Titanfall in a long time. That kind of wore out on me.
There was a lot. People were saying that it wasn't going to last.
I kind of didn't.
There wasn't enough unlocks. There wasn't enough stuff to do.
Maybe that's why they're talking about Titanfall 2 already.
Could
be.
It was a great game, but it just felt like DLC for another game.
Right. All right, let's move on to E3. I didn't get to watch the EA. I didn't get to watch the EA presentation. A lot of, from what I understand, there was basically nothing to talk about except for, obviously, Battlefield Hardline.
Which looked amazing.
I didn't get to see
It looked incredible. And what's weird is my friend tried to get beta access, and the system requirements told him that he needed Windows 8. Which is weird, but I guess it's about time.
Now there's a reason to have Windows 8,
Yeah,
ladies
but
and gents.
the game looked absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that makes me happy.
It looked. Just go look at it. There's too much to describe in it. I'm not even going to take it to be a separate video.
If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, Battlefield Hardline's Cops Robbers, Battlefield style Cops and Robbers. I haven't seen any gameplay, but
it looked like a Mission Impossible movie made into a game mixed with Payday. It was weird, but it was really good.
Interesting.
Really well done. A lot of vehicles.
Well, the one thing you do need to know is that the beta is open. Well, the closed beta is open now, so you can go and register for a beta code or get access. Good luck. The servers are basically down. They stopped before I came over to record this. They stopped taking registrations for PS4. Done. PC, it's still open, but again, the servers are down.
And it's Origin.
And it's Origin.
So.
I tried a couple times to log in to get a code. I couldn't even log in.
Well, that's just...
So
you can't log in any day.
Right. That's same old Origin. But apparently, so the closed beta is taking registration right now. So if the servers ever come back up, you can go play it. But I mean, all the people that we follow on Twitter, they're putting the videos up already.
There's tons of leak.
No wonder nobody watches us.
There was beta gameplay up while he was announcing the beta to be released.
That's such shit. Let me just say
I know.
that.
I don't know how they got it.
Well, I'm just going to say this. Like, how do people have the time? Literally, I guess maybe because they may not work. I'm not trying to disparage anybody else out there, making a YouTube channel, but they just announced the beta and there's gameplay up already and people are watching the shit out of it. And here we are, I just got out of work 2 hours ago and here we are. So that's my rant.
Other UFC on the brain. Other EA in the press conference thing, they just did the sports.
Of course.
Which Madden looked exactly the same. FIFA looked exactly the same. The big thing with FIFA is now when you kick the ball at the goalpost shakes. So thanks
oh,
EA.
Shit.
Thanks. That's what was missing from my FIFA game. But NHL was the only one that looked different with the new engine and everything, with the jerseys moving and stuff. It looked cool. But every other NHL game they announced, they promised, and then comes out.
Playing Devils, I don't really. I tried my hand at NHL once, and it didn't work out well.
It's hard. It's a hard game to learn. It is.
And Madden I'll play every once in a while because Madden's just fun. It's good to play with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But I will say that if I were a soccer fan, if I were that plays these games, probably having the goalpost shake or whatever, that's it adds to the realism.
Well, yeah, so. I love NHL, I love the series, so the jerseys moving is the greatest thing to me for some and that's such a stupid thing. If someone would say, "Oh, what are you excited for in the new NHL game?" The jersey physics. That's stupid.
Dedicated jersey physics engines.
So dumb.
No, I saw something that PGA is using Frostbite 3.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting that.
Okay.
Did you see the trailer?
No, I didn't.
Oh, my God. It's the guy teeing off with the ship crashing into Parasol Storm.
What?
It is so cool. And the dude said you could hit golf balls over the ship. I don't know if it's real or not.
No, that can't be. They're going to really make a PGA game with Frostbite 3 engine. Why?
Everyone who owns Battlefield is buying that game.
I'll freaking buy it just to see why they did it.
Dude, it looked so funny. It was as soon as it said PGA, I'm like, great. I even put a tweet out that's thanks EA for showcasing PGA. And then it said Frostbite 3. I almost shit my pants.
Why would they do that?
Because that's just genius right there. It's such genius. What else is
PGA. there? There wasn't really much. The big thing at EA. Oh, Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh,
right. I didn't get. Tell me what it was like.
Oh my God. Well, there wasn't much gameplay, and they were basically just talking about how how they are hardcore Star Wars fans or something. But the pre-alpha gameplay they showed was only about 10 seconds long, and it was going through the. I'm not gonna. It was going through the forest, and. I'm not going to do that to myself. And it looked unbelievable. I mean, granted, it was probably on a PC, but it looked like a real forest. It looked incredible, and I cannot wait for that game. I've been waiting for Battlefront 3 since Battlefront 2. So that's been what 2005.
Holy hell, yeah, a long time ago.
That was probably 10 years ago at least. Maybe 11, but that was the best game ever made in my mind.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Trying to get a Battlefield code.
Right now?
Yes.
Why now? It's the worst time. You have
No one's watching us
you have
anyway.
the thing with our notes.
Oh gosh.
I think I remember most of Ubisoft's.
Well,
Ubisoft's.
yeah, I think we're done with
Ubisoft.
I think
Or
we're
no,
done with
Far Cry 4 was announced.
yeah. So moving on to Ubisoft. So that was the first thing that they talked about, or no? What was the 1st thing they talked about?
It was Far Cry 4. They came right out of the gate with it. It was just some guy sitting on the bus, and there was a few glitches in their presentation. Like he handed him a ticket. And
I thought you were gonna say he handed him a potato.
No, the guy handed the dude on the bus a ticket or a passport, and then it glitched, and he handed him again, and it happened twice. But it was,
Well, you know what? At
weird.
least you know it's real.
I mean, there was no gameplay in it though. It was just a cutscene.
Oh well, that's kind of
It's kind of embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Really. Your cutscenes don't work.
well. I'm sure though that it'll look awesome.
Yeah, at least it wasn't like Battlefield 4's presentation last year.
I don't even remember that anymore.
Black screened.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, Far Cry. I mean, Far Cry is Far Cry. I mean, everyone loves
Yeah,
Far Cry.
yeah.
I don't think that we're gonna have much to worry about with Far Cry.
No, Far Cry 3 was incredible, so Far Cry 4 will probably be incredible.
Let's see
I'm
here.
really excited for Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, dude, yeah. So that was the
That
very
looked
last
cool.
thing that they talked about.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege. It's been years since there's been a Rainbow Six,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure the last Rainbow Six was Vegas too.
Which was good. I liked that.
Uh,
It got boring, but
yeah,
it was a
Vegas-
Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was what it was. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks awesome. I'll say that again.
It's the mission they showed.
Intense as shit.
Yeah, it was like you had to find the hostage in the building. It was like a Counter-Strike hostage mission mixed with Rainbow Six.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
It was just amazing. It was very intense. It was pre-alpha footage, I think, that they were showing.
Mm-hmm.
So, for pre-alpha, the thing looked pretty good. I mean, graphically, they were missing textures and stuff,
Yeah.
but whatever.
The destructibility though, was
You
incredible.
can blow everything up, and I
Yeah.
mean, bullets will penetrate through walls
Yeah.
and wood. There's movable cover and shields and stuff like that.
It was awesome.
And I liked the. It just seemed to work out really well. I mean, the multiplayer, how they did that, it just seemed to flow awesome. And I don't know, I just think it's going to be awesome. So Rainbow Six Siege, I'm sure there's more coming out on that. I'm sure we're going to be doing more of that. I'm definitely getting it.
Oh yeah, that's
Without question.
hands down. I think I'm definitely getting that hardline. Pretty much everything we talked about today, minus like racing games.
Some of the I'm going to be spending so much money on
Yeah.
games this year. It's horrible.
Yeah, there was a lot more games announced, but I'm not into them.
Well, I know. Well, there were some. So Ubisoft did. We talked about The Division earlier. We just talked about Rainbow Six Siege. The Crew.
Yeah, it looks really good looking. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a really good looking race. Like the environments look incredible.
And it says you can do
Coast to
coast
coast.
without a loading screen.
But what I have an issue with that is the devs have said that before, and the map's only like an hour and a half or 2 hours long.
Okay.
To me, that's not really like I think I'm like if it's like a whole country as the map, it should be like a 5 hour
Right.
trek. to
Like
get
almost like
across.
in DayZ. If you play
Yeah.
DayZ, I mean, you're spending literally like 2 hours trying to get to somebody, and you've only made it like a quarter way
Yeah.
across the map.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm worried about. Like you could just cruise, and all of a sudden it'll go from like desert to snow in a matter of
Seconds.
like 15 minutes. It's like that's not how it happens.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to be getting it because I'm not a big racing game person, but I'm sure. I mean, it looked good. It did look good. So I'll see. We'll see how that works out for them. Let's see what else they talk about at Ubisoft.
I wrote it down.
Let's go to the tape.
We made notes. Yet Reclaimer doesn't want to look at the notes.
That was all you put was Far Cry 4 and with a hyphen map question mark.
I was wondering about how big the map is and what the map will be because it apparently takes place in the Himalayas. I want to know if you can go up and over.
And he also put
Himalayas.
Rainbow Six Siege, and that was about it.
I put
That was all you put.
other
Maybe you didn't
stuff.
save it. I think I tweeted during. Well, we both I think tweeted during.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me just look at our tweets real quick.
Well, there will be a lot more coming out with Sony. Well, not a lot, but there will be Sony at 9.
We talked about Assassin's Creed Unity. They showed a lot about that.
That's going to be good, I think.
Yes.
But I got bored. I got bored with Black Flag. I liked Black Flag a lot, but it didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game to me.
So there's one game that I didn't think that I would care about that I will probably end up getting, which is Valiant Hearts.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's running the UB Art engine, so it's like that cartoony looking
like
sketch art.
Have you seen Don't Starve?
Yeah, like
That
Don't
game's
Starve.
a lot like that.
Yeah. And it's about World War One.
Mm-hmm.
It follows the story of 3 folks and a dog. Folks, I say that a lot. Why do I fucking say folks?
Holy moly!
You people, holy moly!
A lot of reclaimer isms.
Reclaimerisms. Fool me once. Can't fool me again.
Caught it.
Caught it. Yeah. So it follows 4 stories of people and like a dog and stuff, and it's based off of letters that were written during World War One.
It's
so
incredibly depressing.
the trailer was extremely depressing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I wanted to jump off a bridge. I almost did if I could have found a bridge in where I live. But it looks good for that cartoony thing.
It does. It really does.
It looks good. It looks like I'm probably gonna cry like 18 times playing it.
It looked really smooth.
Yes,
Really
it looks
smooth.
great.
Really good frame rate.
Now, of course, it's
Well, yeah, but some of those games, it's like you go to move a couple steps, it's like it jitters a little.
yeah.
I don't know. I've had bad luck.
I think honestly that I'm looking out of that entire Ubisoft presentation. Rainbow Six.
Yeah, that was shocking to me because I didn't even expect that to be announced.
The Division, and for me, Valiant Hearts. Those are like the big 3 that I want to get out of those groups. So I'm sure. I mean, maybe maybe Valiant Hearts will be like $60. I doubt it.
No, it'll probably be
Maybe like 20,
$19.99
30,
on
yeah,
Steam.
something like that. So I'm totally getting that.
It'll probably be a free one on PSN actually. Eventually.
Maybe. They didn't really announce like is it going to be like an exclusive. I'm hoping not.
No, I bet you're seeing more and more of those like I don't want to call it like an indie game, but more games like that going on console now.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
This is going to be the year of the indie games, I think, and next year too.
I like that though.
Speaking of which, Xbox and Microsoft had a montage of like indie developers that were like, and it was just kind of going through it, and I saw Plague Inc.
Wow,
Plague Inc. is coming to Xbox.
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't know when. It didn't say
cool.
anything, but I saw them in there. So if that's true, now I'm stoked for that too. I love Plague Inc. So
well, there's that. This is totally off E3 topic or anything like that, but PS4 and Xbox, or might just be Xbox, are getting that zombie survival game like DayZ. I forget what it's called.
It's not Rust. It's not.
No, it's something. I don't know. It's obviously not that notable, but it's still nice that console's getting a survival game.
Yes.
Which is saturated now.
Oh yeah, there's like so many freaking survival games out there now. It's tough for me. You might notice me from time to time, like trying to look and like readjust myself.
Yeah,
I don't want to be too close to Jock here because like you can't tell from the camera, but I'm about 3 inches from him. So
it's awkward.
It's awkward. We try and be a nice tech thing, and we have like we're using a Logitech C310 webcam,
a 10-year-old laptop.
Yeah.
With...
The best thing in this room right now is our blue Yeti microphone.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And then I think second place is our webcam,
which was like
not even the
$20.
Yeah. So maybe the cords come in second actually.
So you can fix that. So we're gonna be ending the stream because Sony's coming up in about 20 minutes. We're not going to be doing another stream after Sony. I don't think anybody watched this. That's okay. We got to talk about what we like with games. I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. So again, if you're watching this now,
watch it again.
You're watching it. What would I say to my future self? Because that would be don't drink
that shit.
Don't drink that shit.
I itch, isn't it?
No wonder nobody watches. No, I'm so. Shameless plug time for the end of it. So we recapped, day one of E3 2014.
Most of it.
Most of it. I mean, Sony still has to go on yet, but lots of stuff. This 2014 and 2015 is going to be like year of the games. It is,
and I'm happy about that because a lot of people said there's going to be nothing at this year's E3. This year's E3 is going to suck, and it's the best E3.
Totally wrong. I
It's
haven't been this excited about games in a while.
It's amazing.
So they're doing a really good job this year so far. Big props to everybody. All the devs out there making these awesome games. For those of you that are watching this live, if you are, and for those of you that are watching our YouTube channel for this, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment and tell us what you want to see on our channel, what you'd like to see us commentate on next, because we can't be successful if we don't get feedback from you. We want to make sure that people are watching our shit and sharing it, and help.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
It would help,
and help to promote us, because we want to not be using crappy setups, so we can make more high quality stuff for you. We know that the YouTube gaming market and the whole gaming market in general is really saturated right now. We don't want to be like everybody else. We want to be better than that. So please, interact with us so we can get you the content that you want and help promote this channel. So for those of you out there that are watching, that are subscribers, that are followers, that like us on Facebook, thank you very much for that. We do appreciate your support. Feel free to interact with us. Let us know what you want to see. We'll be sure to work on that. We've been putting content out consistently the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we really have.
I've got a bunch of stuff queued up yet. I got a couple Outlast gameplays. I got another Watchdog multiplayer gameplay. We've
PC,
got
the thermal.
we've got PC tech
Water cooling.
coming up, water cooling. So we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up in the next weeks or so. We're going to be recording more.
The Forest.
The Forest is coming
recording
out.
The Forest.
Yep. Gosh, there's a lot coming out. So there's going to be a lot of content coming up.
Gee Willikers.
Gee Williker. Oh golly. So that's all I've got, I think. Any parting thoughts on E3 or anything, Jock?
No, that's about it. It was good. Good day. Good day.
Good day. It was a good day. We're going to go
Yeah.
watch Sony now.
Yes.
So thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
2XP Gaming. Okay, bye.